Observability in Pydantic AI serves as the critical diagnostic layer for capturing the stochastic outputs of model interactions through integrated tracing. By configuring the Logfire library and enabling instrumentation, you will be initializing a telemetry pipeline that records the request-response lifecycle, including token usage and content delivery, during the execution of model request sync. Import Logfire. From Pydantic AI, import model request. From Pydantic AI, direct import model request sync. Logfire, configure. Logfire, instrument Pydantic AI. Hash make a synchronous request to the model. Model response equals model request sync. Anthropic, Claude Haiku 4.5. Model request, user text prompt what is the capital of France. Print model response, part 0, content. The capital of France is Paris. This code implements the observability pattern by integrating Logfire with Pydantic AI to capture the stochastic lifecycle of model interactions. By calling Logfire, configure, and Logfire, instrument Pydantic AI, you enable automatic tracing that records the entire request-response flow, including token usage and latency, without requiring manual logging for every operation. This approach is essential for production environments where debugging non-deterministic agent behavior is otherwise difficult. While the overhead is negligible when instrumentation is disabled, the trade-off is a dependency on an observability platform to visualize the traces, which provides significantly more insight into agent decision-making than standard application logs. Let's break it down. Import Logfire. From Pydantic AI, import model request. Imports the Logfire observability library and the model request class from Pydantic AI to enable monitoring and define structured inputs for model interactions. Logfire, configure. Initializes the Logfire observability client to prepare the application for telemetry data collection. Logfire, instrument Pydantic AI. Enables automatic tracing and observability for Pydantic AI operations by hooking the Logfire library into the framework's execution flow. Model response equals model request sync. Anthropic, Claude Haiku 4.5. Invokes the synchronous model request sync function to initiate a non-streamed request to the Anthropic Claude Haiku 4.5 model, assigning the resulting response to model response. By combining the configuration of Logfire with the instrumentation of Pydantic AI, you establish a telemetry pipeline that transforms opaque model interactions into actionable diagnostic data. The Logfire, configure, and instrument Pydantic AI calls act as the foundation, enabling the automatic capture of the request-response lifecycle when you invoke model request sync. This integration bridges the gap between simple execution and production-grade observability. By offloading the tracking of token usage, latency, and content delivery to an external platform, you gain the visibility necessary to debug non-deterministic agent behavior without cluttering your logic with manual logging. Ultimately, observability is not just an add-on. It is the diagnostic layer that turns stochastic model outputs into a predictable and manageable development workflow.
Logfire tracks the agent calling itself to answer nothing, confirming the computer is busy listening to its own ghost.